We all know people pair based on looks, but many people like to bring up examples to try and disprove the importance of looks. Whether it's a guy with money, or the infamous friend who gets all the most attractive women but is short and ugly. The reality is, there are no exceptions and all of these mismatched couples can be explained. So let's look at the so-called exceptions in which the attractiveness doesn't appear to match. First, it's important to understand that whilst attractiveness is highly objective, it is not solely objective. This is very important when it comes to analyzing potential mismatched couples. To get a better understanding of this, I recommend you check out my video on the perfect rating system. But to summarize on my scale, 80% of your attractiveness is objective. This is mainly based on development and environmentally influenced looks factors. But the other 20% is subjective. For example, let's use a common example of what people call a mismatched couple. Adriana Lima is an 8 out of 10 on the objective scale. Her boyfriend would be a 6 out of 10 on the objective side. So it would seem there's a mismatch. But as I just explained, the scale isn't solely objective. There's the subjective part. So this would include non-objective looks, preferences such as phenotype. Adriana Lima has stated, she only likes men over 6'5". Her boyfriend is 6'7". So if we assume he meets another one of her subjective preferences, his SMV in her perspective would actually be an 8 out of 10, making them looks matched, even though there's an objective difference in looks. An example of this for men would be men dating women below their looks level just because they have a BBL. The subjective preference for that feature makes their SMV higher in the man's perspective. This is generally most couples that don't seem looks matched are interracial. As there is a subjective variable inflating one's SMV, I will make a video on how this generally applies and is the reason why race is very important to your SMV. But understand this formula, and you will understand that there are no exceptions. Everyone is looks matched in their own perspective. When this isn't the case, the relationship simply isn't genuine and/or will fail. Understand this, and use it to your advantage. Keep improving. Guys, check out my new Patreon community to get one-on-one looks maxing advice, exclusive videos, personalized videos, and more.